His name is Luis, and he used to be this famous musician back in Cuba. He even played the Cotton Club. He played with Bauza, Machito, Dizzy Gillespie.
And he told you all of this?
Did you really play with all these people?
Ladies and gentlemen, El Guitarista!
Thank you so much for making time to speak with me, especially because finally with this, people dealing with COVID-19, the lockdown, I mean, a lot of people are just really frustrated. They're just looking for things to do because they can't get out there to do things. You, my friend, are part of something that people can finally get out and do something, enjoy themselves, and do it safely. And it's something that I know that other provinces have been doing for the last little while, but finally it's coming to Ontario. But folks are wondering, what the heck am I talking about? What exactly do you guys have? Because this isn't just a one-day event. This is a couple of days, too.
No, it's 12 days of a film festival. So after months of isolation, this festival will transform the most classic movie-going experience into a contemporary film festival, providing Canadians the perfect opportunity, as you said, to engage with the community once again in a safe and physically distanced manner. And so I'm very happy to announce this new festival, a drive-in film festival sponsored by Lavazza.
So how does this work? How does this all come together? Like, where is it happening? You said that this is 12 days. What do we get to see? What do we experience? And how are we experiencing this, too? Because, like I said, this is probably one of the safest ways to do this.
Yeah, so we are partnering with Ontario Place, a landmark of Toronto. We decided to create a sort of drive-in, a sort of incredible pop-up drive-in, because there is not a drive-in theater at Ontario Place. So we are building a structure, an incredible mega screen of 60 feet high and 60 feet wide, in sort of a square, sort of a parking lot at Ontario Place, not on Lakeshore, but more closer to the lake. And there we will have a fantastic festival. People are going to access this parking lot and watching the movie from their cars in a sort of a bubble, and listening the audio of the film and the audio also of the presentation of the film through the radio station, since Chin Radio is and other radio stations are partnering with us, and we are going to have the audio of the movie inside the car in a safe way. So there are not going to be speakers outside, but the people are inside the car listening the movie from the car. So very, very safe. And even the presentation of the movie, we are not going to have a stage in which the MC is going to stay. But the MC and even the guests are going to be inside the cars, and they're going to film themselves, and we are going to screen it on the big screen what they are talking about. It's going to be very, very interesting, this new experimental way to present the movie.
That is amazing. I love that. Now, how many movies do we see each day, and what kind of films are we seeing? Like, what are some of the titles?
So every night there's going to be a title. So every night is dedicated to a movie. We decided to have this festival, an international festival, so decide which country are going to participate. So we decide the countries that are the most hit by the pandemic. So we have from Canada, the opening film is a movie that is produced here in Toronto. It's called The Cuban by Sergio Navarrete, that is opening the festival. And after we are having a Chinese movie like A Ship Without a Shepherd, a premiere for Canada, Back to Maracanã, a Portuguese Brazilian movie, Spread Your Wings is a French fantastic adventure movie. And we have, of course, the UK movie, the Indian movie, the American movie, the Russian movie, incredible Russian movie, T-34, based on a true story in the Second World War. And we are going to have a focus on Italy. 4 movies are going to be dedicated to Italy, since the disaster that happened in Italy. We decided to really do a focus on Italian films.
Now, for folks who don't realize this, and hopefully they do, The Cuban has probably been the most talked about Canadian film, and I would say in the last year or so. This is incredible that you guys have this for opening up. I think this is great for fans who haven't had a chance to see this film in other festivals to go out and see it in such a safe way too. Now, what are the rules though in being part of this? Because this is something that's very, very important to, again, people safe? What are the rules?
Okay, the rules are you have to show up with a car. You cannot come just with a bicycle or a bike or I don't know, or walking. You have to have a car. Second of all, you will be placed in a parking spot. You cannot move your car for the entire show. If you want to leave, yes, but it's not that you can go around and change spot. What else? Of course, you can order food. But this is another thing. It's not that we are going to have trucks of food there. You can do the lineup there. We will have an app on our website. You can order the food with the app, and you will have the food delivered to your car. So again, a safety measure that we put in place. You can go definitely to the washroom. There are going to be washrooms that are going to be sanitized, and so the rules that. Again, you are in a sort of a bubble in your car, so there's not going to be a lot of physical interaction with other people, but you will have the opportunity to interact with other people through what we are going to organize. We are going to organize live chats on the screen. We are going to have Q&A sessions with the directors, so you can, as a person attending, ask your question to the director. So again, there are rules, but on the other hand, these rules will not take out anything from the experience of watching a beautiful movie and also watch an incredible festival interacting with the filmmakers.
I'm sorry, I have to ask this though. Mask. If you leave your car, do you have to make sure you're wearing a mask?
I think so. It's always good, even if you're outside, to put a mask on.
Okay, just want to make sure. How do we get tickets for this? How much is it? How do we get tickets? And how do we get more information? What's the website or social media? Where do we go from?
Yes, it's very easy. icff.ca. icff.ca is the website. You can purchase tickets directly on the website, or you can call phone number that is on the website. It's 416-893-3966. And you purchase the ticket and you print it at home. Again, safety, you show your ticket, the dashboard at the entrance without interfering with anyone, and you go inside the drive-in.
Incredible. Look, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. Thank you so much for you guys coming up with something like this, because I think it's something we definitely need, just a distraction from what's going on around the world today. We've got 12 days of distraction, and it sounds like it's going to be so much fun, especially that opening film, The Cuban. I'm telling everybody, you have to go see this. It's an incredible film, and it's Canadian, too, and that's the thing I love so much. You guys are using this as the opening. Thank you again so much for the interview. And cross fingers that you guys are going to do something like this again soon.
It's going to be probably an experiment that is staying probably for a long months. The new way to watch movies outside.
Definitely is. Thank you again. Take care.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We teach people how to love.